Donald Trump is on the road and on the move, and today we will have special live coverage at a Trump event in Phoenix, Arizona. The event Chase the Vote, being hosted by Turning Point, Action, and Charlie Kirk. And our very own campaign correspondent, Brian Glenn, is there right now to join us. Brian, good to have you here. It's been a busy day already, obviously, and we're going to get to the event that you're at there and how important it is. But let's start with Steve Bannon. The judge revoking the bail, ordering Steve Bannon to report July 1 to spend, I think it is 4 months in prison for contempt of Congress. It is an ongoing attack on the president of the United States inside courtrooms. It's an ongoing attack of people that were in his close circle. Peter Navarro behind bars now. Steve Bannon apparently next. And I don't think that there's a way to get out of it at this point. This is lawfare. And it is a horrible place to be as Americans, isn't it?
It truly is. And this is a page out of their playbook. This is what they have to do, because you've seen the turnout that President Trump gets at these rallies. You see the amount of support he gets, and you see the lack of support that President Biden has. And so they know that the polls are trending in President Trump's favor. They have for a long time. They will continue to go up. We had record fundraising last week, which continues. So it doesn't surprise anyone that they threw the biggest mouthpiece of MAGA, of Steve Bannon, host of War Room, going to put him in jail. And the timing of this is really crucial, because it's going to be the July, August, September, October, being that the election's on November 5th. So you're going to silence one of your biggest supporters. And this is a guy who really encourages people to get out and do the ground game, very much like Charlie Kirk is explaining to the crowd right now about getting out and knocking on doors and kind of this grassroots effort. So this is, we would have never, 80 years ago, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, we think that this country would do what it's doing right now.
No, 80 years ago today, D-Day. We would not think we would be here today, 80 years hence. Veterans say that all the time. You mentioned the money, Brian. $141 million came into the RNC in May alone. $70 million came into the Make America Great Super PAC. So massive amounts of money, $221 million there. And tonight, Donald Trump's going to stop at this event where you are. But then he's on to Silicon Valley. Then he's on to Los Angeles, Hollywood. The Silicon Valley event, I make note of, that's San Francisco. That is deepest, darkest, bluest part of the country. It's sold out. Tickets are $50,000 to $500,000 each, and they're sold out. Another big night for Donald Trump and the cash register, isn't it?
It is, and he's going to go down the Newport Beach as well in Orange County, and I can imagine what those seats go for as well. So when we were done with this weekend, when he flies out Sunday night to go back to Bedminster or Mar-a-Lago, they're going to have a lot of cash, some new campaign cash that's been funneled in really upon the heels of these 34 indictments. And let's just be honest, I think that that's going to continue, because as I was outside walking around talking to people, people are ready to give. And they said before, 30% of the donations came from small donations. These aren't big corporate size. Yeah. So this is everyday people that are filling this arena here, by the way, which will be sold out. That's crucial. And they're getting a lot of people that's never donated before.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I can feel the energy coming through from you there at that event where you're standing. It's a Thursday. It's the middle of the day. And it's standing room only.
It's 108 degrees, and it's 108 degrees outside. Now there's been people that have been lined up since 5 a.m., and there is a huge line outside right now that a friend of mine says, hey, I'm likely not going to get in. But it's 106, 107 degrees outside. People will stand in line, Steve, for the president.
It's pretty remarkable. Brian Glenn, all right, following on the campaign trail today in Arizona. Thank you, sir, for being here as always. And as I mentioned, Donald Trump then on his way to Silicon Valley for a sold-out event, and then on to Los Angeles and Hollywood. Big days ahead. Brian Glenn, thank you for being here. Here's something else for you folks. This month, as we celebrate Father's Day, I'm reminded of my own dad. He was a man of strong values, went to church on occasion, had family dinners on occasion, loved to hunt and fish, and he loved America. These values shaped our home. My dad taught me to stand up for my beliefs, cherish loved ones, appreciate our freedoms. He did that. And this Father's Day, I found a perfect way to honor his legacy with an AMAC membership. AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens, champions the values that my father and my grandfather instilled in me. Faith, family, freedom. AMAC.us/voice. By joining AMAC, you support an organization that fights for these principles. For June, you get a 2-year membership for just $16. 2 years, $16. Can you imagine 2 years for the price of one? Join me and thousands of others that are proud to be AMAC members. Visit AMAC.us/voice. Let's celebrate Father's Day by standing up for what our dads believed in, for some of the things that they taught us. Happy Father's Day, everybody, by the way.